search team heads to Pig Farm Road, Day 8. 7 detained as search for 2-year-old Angelo Tobias Plaza intensifies, and the truckers outraged over recurring ferry plumbing and water issues. Good evening, I am Nico Williams-Wilson, and you're locked into Tobago Updates Television News for Tuesday, 19th May 2026. Now to our top story. The multi-agency search for missing 2-year-old Angelo Tobias Plaza continued today. The search is focused in the Goldsboro area as fresh members of the Hunters Search and Rescue joined the core search team. Jewel Green George has more in this report.
Today marks day 8 in the case of the 2-year-old missing Angelo Tobias Plaza. Today brings the search to Pig Farm Road in the Goldsboro area, where a group of TTPS, Hunter Search and Rescue, and TEMA are searching the grounds for little baby Tobias Plaza.
Personnel of the cyber unit have been tasked with analyzing electronic devices seized as part of the investigation. The Hunter Search and Rescue team joined the Tobago Emergency Management Agency and the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service to comb the expansive farmland area.
What Hunter Search and Rescue team has been doing is that we've been mixing land searches, which is really our strength, with coastal searches, and we're mixing that with police searches as well. So whenever they need us, they will call us and we will go out with them. But today in particular, we've come up with a search plan based on different scenarios, based on information that is in the public domain. And so we see the need to continue the land searches.
A handful of dedicated personnel continued to comb several farms and wooded areas, motivated by the desire to bring peace to the family and a hurting Tobago. The head of THSR team, Mr. Rambarat, had this to share.
Well, it all started with the Andrea Barrett search, and we had 10 members still on the team from that search, and they wanted to carry on with it, and they thought, is a special skill, and we have a skill set that's unique to any other organization, and that is basically the motivation to help families. And
although the search and investigative operations have been intense, Rambarat says the most important first step is to report a missing person as soon as possible.
I think the first thing they should do is to contact the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, mobilize their own family members and members of the community to begin this search, because they are best positioned to know all the relatives, all the friends, and to know the neighborhood. And I know when I went to Goodwood, somebody told me there was reluctance on the family's part to report it to the police. But that is a crucial thing. Once the report is placed, we get the information, we can act on the information.
While field operations and simultaneous police investigations progress, law enforcement maintain that all field assets will remain active until little Angelo is found. Rambarat made this heartfelt final appeal to the public.
I want to appeal to persons in Tobago, especially those who may have interacted with Angelo, baby Angelo, probably between Sunday night and Monday morning, to please step forward and get to the police and give them the information you have, so that they could bring this 8-day ordeal to an end. The nation is hurting, and people want to bring this thing to an end.
Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
Investigations into the disappearance of 2-year-old Angelo Tobias Plaza of Goodwood, Tobago have intensified as police confirm that 7 people are currently in custody assisting with inquiries. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service said that the detainees include 3 women and 4 men. Officers have also carried out extensive searches in several areas across Tobago, including the Mount St. George dump site and locations along Dam Road. However, investigators reported that no items of evidential value were discovered during those operations. Search efforts continued today in the Pig Farm Road district as authorities widened their investigation. Police described the matter as a sensitive and ongoing investigation involving multiple law enforcement and emergency response agencies. Among the units engaged are the Special Victims Department, Tobago Division Gang Unit, Homicide Bureau of Investigations, Divisional Task Force, Canine Unit, and Criminal Records Office. Support is also being provided by the Tobago Emergency Management Agency and the Hunters Search and Rescue Team. The TTPS is urging anyone with information on Angelo Tobias's whereabouts to contact the Scarborough Police Station or call the designated emergency hotlines. Frustrations are boiling over once again for members of the Tobago Truckers Association over ongoing utility disruption on the inter-island ferry service. Truckers claim a recurring lack of running water and malfunctioning restroom facilities are severely disrupting their livelihood and travel. AMPLIA Balgobin has the details.
For those who rely on the sea bridge daily, a functional ferry isn't a luxury. It's a necessity. But according to Travis Batiste, a member of the Tobago Truckers Association, basic amenities on board have been failing for weeks, leaving passengers stranded and in the dark.
So this situation all started back in, I think it was either April, somewhere when we first encountered the problem, where the toilet was not working and the water wasn't getting much water and things. So, the port they told us that the toilet not functioning, so they're not taking any passengers at this time. So that would go on for like about a week to 2 weeks.
While the initial breakdown in April was eventually resolved, the relief was short-lived. Just this past week, truckers heading down to Trinidad found themselves facing the exact same nightmare, leading to a tense standoff on the docks.
And recently Thursday a problem come and happen again. But while we was on the boat, the problem, they come and say that the toilet are not working, so we got to disembark the boat. So some of the truckers, them say, well, them are saying because that's unfair to them that, we'll go come at this last minute to tell us that the toilet not working and all they can't carry down.
When confronted with these serious allegations regarding the vessel's water supply and basic infrastructure, Minister of Works and Transport, Jillian John, appeared entirely blindsided by the situation.
What water? I don't know the water. Water. Where mean the water?
As the communication gap widens between disgruntled Seabridge users and the ministry, the Tobago Truckers Association is calling for immediate accountability and a permanent fix to ensure commerce between the islands isn't completely paralyzed. Reporting for Tobago Updates Television News, I am AMPLIA Balgobin.
Up next, Tobago farmers mandate higher prices to defeat cattle thieves.
Blessings have to come my way.
Trinidad and Tobago, get ready for a night of praise, worship, and celebration.
Oh, yeah.
It's sold out. The gospel concert of the century, heading this spectacular event and bringing his anointed energy and chart-topping hits. It's internationally acclaimed gospel superstar, Sherwin Gardner.
Blessings gonna find me, yeah.
Saturday, 6th June at the beautiful Magdalene Grand Beach Resort, Tobago, and Sunday, 7th at Napa, Port of Spain. Sharing the stage are the powerful ministries of Blessed Messengers, Sean Daniel, Pastor Terrence Baines, and Jaron Nurse. And many more. Bring your family, bring your friends, and be sold out for Jesus. Saturday, 6th June, Magdalena Plaza Grand Beach Resort, and Sunday, 7th June, Napa, Port of Spain.
Tickets $300, but if bought by Saturday, 23rd May, cost $100 less. For more info, call 358-6397.
Looking for office attire or worship apparel, then come to Tia's Classic Closet. Shopping for casual clothing or just want to dress down. Big discount, so it's you on clothing and comfortable shoes. Get some wonderful accessories to match your attire. Come to Tia's Classic Closet at 39 Montgomery Road. Opening hours daily from 9:30 to 5:30. For more information, call 710-168-9999999.
Our world is filled with rhythm, Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Okay, I find you taking long to play the card. Come on, take it. I'm all in time, so good, but. Yo, what school you went by?
Diane Bishops, boy.
Bishops?
Yeah, sure, we know the baddest that's come out of Bishops, sir.
The baddest?
But telling her,
we know the baddest, boy. One night and life, and I is the baddest.
Boy, Bishops is the best,
Yo, what's going on with Tola? Here, what's going on? It's only one way to settle this. We'll be live on Youth Voice TV, where I, your host, Multibass, will be hosting the Rep Your School DJ competition, where DJs will go head-to-head in a crazy battle to secure the title. We have cash prizes of $10,000 to come out and win, and a lot of amazing prizes. Guys, what are you waiting for? Let me come out, come and showcase your skills. Come, let me do some jobs.
So guys, there are two categories for DJs that are out of school up to 35 years. And for the DJs that are currently in school, it must be up to 19 years of age. So guys, get ready. It's all about Rep Your School. It's all about the DJ competition.
Who will bring the best vibes? Who can control the crowd? And who will earn the bragging rights? You get a chance to be a part and witness the rise of the new DJ generation. So this is Youth Voice, Rep Your School DJ, live on Tobago Updates. Stay tuned.
Youth Voice, Rep Your School DJ competition. Rep Your School.
Thank you for staying with us. Tobago's livestock sector is under severe threat. That is according to local farmers who say a destructive combination of widespread animal theft and predatory pricing by external buyers is crippling their ability to survive. The Tobago Integrated Livestock Association is now demanding urgent protection and a major pricing overhaul to save the industry from collapse. Drew Green George has this story.
Tobago's multi-million-dollar livestock sector is facing a quiet emergency. Local producers say they are fighting a losing battle against a coordinated network of thieves and exploitative trade practices. Data from the Tobago Integrated Livestock Association reveals an alarming trend. Since 2023, more than 100 animals have been reported stolen across the island. Yet farmers claim their appeals to law enforcement continue to fall on deaf ears. Tiller Treasurer Christopher Warner highlights the mounting financial toll.
So unofficially, we have, so giving you some numbers, right? Over 100 and something livestock since 2023 have been reported stolen, and nothing have been done about it. And these numbers are truly alarming.
The crisis deepens as local farmers attempt to bring their remaining stock to market. Tiller officials report that organized commercial buyers and butchers from Trinidad are systematically manipulating prices. These external buyers dictate terms, offering Tobagonian producers a flat rate of just $14 per pound. According to the association, this payout reflects outdated market values for more than 2 decades ago.
They will offer you $14 a pound, which in today's economy, 2026, because $14 a pound is a 2005 market rate.
The financial disparity grows wider once the livestock leaves the island. Tiller has compiled verified evidence showing that some external buyers transport the animals back to Trinidad, immediately selling them at $26 per pound. This leaves local producers barely breaking even against soaring commercial feed prices and severe dry season expenses.
Currently in Trinidad, we have evidence of these same butchers going back to Trinidad and selling back these same animals they bought it for $14 a pound for $26 a pound.
In response, the association is mandating a collective floor price of $20 to $22 per pound to protect local investments. They are urging all Tobago stakeholders to unite and resist unfair trade exploitation.
Calling all farmers, we ought to stand firm. If the buyers from Trinidad can be organized and structured, we also can. Stand firm on your price. This is where we will take back control of the market.
Tiller has requested an urgent audience with the Assistant Commissioner of Police and the Tobago House of Assembly to finalize secure trade frameworks and structural relief. For Tobago Updates Television News, I'm Jewel Green George.
The central bank is launching public discussion on a major legislative upgrade to modernize how money moves across the country. The draft payment system and service bill establishes the digital traffic rules for our economy. It creates a legal framework to regulate mobile wallets, electronic money, and fintech companies. For the public, this framework aims to lower transaction costs, expand financial inclusions for the unbanked, and boost e-commerce efficiency. It also sets strict security standards to protect consumers from cyber threat and online fraud. Public feedback is critical before the law goes to Parliament. A live session takes place tomorrow morning at the Central Bank in Port of Spain, with online streams available on YouTube and Facebook. Tobago residents can attend an in-person session at the Shore Park Complex next Tuesday, 26th May at 10 a.m. The public online portal accepts written comments until June 20th. The Special Olympics movement in Trinidad and Tobago is experiencing a major surge in growth and participation, with Tobago emerging as a key driver for inclusion. National Director Ferdinand Baby reveals that the organization now reaches over 1,200 individuals annually across nearly 30 special schools nationwide. This growth is heavily reflected in Tobago, where a growing network of local institutions and independent athletes are ensuring that no one is left on the sidelines. AMPLIA Balgobing has the details.
For decades, Special Olympics Trinidad and Tobago has used the power of sport to break down barriers for individuals with intellectual disabilities. Today, that mission has evolved into a year-round nationwide powerhouse spanning 13 different sporting disciplines. National Director Ferdinand Baby highlights the sheer scale of the organization's current reach.
Since then, we have been providing annually year-round training and competition for persons with intellectual disabilities. We currently offer activities in 13 sporting disciplines to close to 30 special schools throughout Trinidad and Tobago, and we reach as much as 1,200 persons participating in our activities on an annual basis.
A significant portion of this expanding footprint is taking root right here in Tobago. The sister isle is experiencing a major boom in involvement, driven by an expanding network of dedicated special education institutes and foundations working in tandem with national body.
So in Tobago, for example, we have the Happy Haven Special School, we have the School for the Deaf, Speech and Language Impaired, we also have the Technical Vocational Center for Persons with Disabilities in Tobago. And we have a new addition, the Transformation Foundation, that are affiliated with us. We also have individual artists, so artists who may have passed through the school system and may have graduated but still want to compete. They are provided for.
From established institutions like the Happy Haven School and the Tobago Technical Vocational Center to new additions like Transformation Foundation, the infrastructure for inclusive sports in Tobago has never been stronger. Crucially, Bibi notes that the door remains wide open for independent athletes as well, ensuring that every individual, regardless of institutional affiliation, has a stage to compete, excel and shine. Reporting for Tobago Updates Television News, I am AMPLIA Balgobin.
The news will continue in a moment, but why wait? You can follow every story, every update all the time, join the conversation, and find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. Don't miss a beat, we'll be right back.
Okay. 335, 336, 337, 338, 339.
Counting on your fingers again. No wonder you lose your business.
Grandpa, thanks for helping me start over.
You not lucky in business, you know. As a child, you tried to sell hog plum. That failed. As a teenager, you and your boyfriend tried to break into the jewelry business. But hey, where that boy end up?
He live in Aruka in the Grove. The golden one.
Oh, child, if you want to get into business, you have to have your financial records intact. But hey, do you know your numbers?
Of course, 624-333.
No, child, your numbers, your ratios, your equity ratios. You have a financial handicap.
What?
You need to see somebody about that. Anderson.
Who?
Anderson in Trinidad and Tobago, they offer tax and accounting services. They know about financial management.
Grandpa, I started this business with nothing.
And nothing is what you will end up with unless you call Anderson Services. Here.
Okay, this card is nice.
Yeah.
What's this?
Your rental fee. Have business will pay rent. Hot and groovy in the soca party.
Sofa Factory is here in Tobago. Conveniently located Montessori Drive, Glen Road, Scarborough. Up to 20% off on select sofas for customization. Deals on some sofas from as low as $4,000 until stocks last. 10% off on all wardrobes. Half off on shower heads with the purchase of a vanity set. Come in and experience the new way to shop for furniture and see the quality in person.
Make your goals a reality this season with Mount Pleasant Credit Union. Tobago's choice, we got you smiling. Come and feel that mid-year feeling, oh yeah. Mid-year island dreams, we make it easy. $20,000 to $100,000. Come and see, we warm hearts, bright plans, your goals grow. Mount Pleasant Credit Union. Tobago's choice. You know, every loan wants to prove more reasons to celebrate. Chance to win big, doesn't that feel great? Up to $3,500 in exciting gift certificates. Share investment starts as low as $2,500. Mid-year island dreams, we make it easy. $20,000 to $100,000. Come and see, we warm hearts, bright plans. Let your goals grow. Mount Pleasant Credit Union, Tobago's choice, you know.
Welcome back. Tobago is still waiting for a major shift in land management. The May 1st deadline issued by the Tobago House of Assembly to take over town and country planning has passed in absolute silence, despite a March post-Executive Council media briefing claim that the THA, now tired of waiting, would bypass the impasse. Here's more on this from Jewel Green George.
It was the afternoon of November 4th, 2025, during a special sitting for Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessa's visit to Tobago, that the Chief Secretary put the Prime Minister on notice of THA's intention and expectation.
I must challenge you, therefore, Madam Prime Minister, and your cabinet colleagues who are all here, that as you return to cabinet, that we have made preparations for the transferal of town and country planning to Tobago, and we very much expect it this year.
A town and country planning transfer was not accomplished in 2025, and so on March 5th, at a post-Executive Council media briefing, Strategic Planning and Development Secretary Trevor James took to the lectern to inform the public that the Chief Secretary had been lobbying for a town and country transition for Tobago since 2022, but they are now tired of waiting.
We will have asked leave of the Executive Council next week to set the date of May 1st as the start date for town and country planning in Tobago, and we hope that the ministry, we are confident that the Ministry of Planning and the Minister of Planning, current ones, will sit and work with us to ensure that happens.
Secretary Trevor James further announced a takeover deadline of May 1st, when the Assembly would assume control under Section 25 of the THA Act. James cited long approval delays from the Trinidad-based ministry as a major barrier to local business expansion.
We think that simple act has led to significant loss of investment in Tobago. We believe the length of time that it takes the Ministry of Planning through the Town and Country Planning Department to approve development plans has been extraordinarily long.
The proposed plan promised a single office staffed by multiple utility and safety agencies, aiming to reduce property application wait times to just 2 weeks. It would also include a local appeals board to replace the current system in Port of Spain. However, 19 days after the target deadline, the Assembly has not implemented the town and country planning transition. Neither Chief Secretary Farley Augustine nor Assembly Member James responded to requests from Tobago Updates for comment, and to date, local officials have not issued an official update on if the new application center will ever be open. The Ministry of Planning and Development in Trinidad continues to process all Tobago land applications for now, as the people of Tobago look on and assess the level of Trinidad's responsiveness to what the THA says is a pressing need on the island. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
Marking 11 years since its legal establishment, the Children's Authority is issuing an urgent appeal for collective national action as child abuse rates reach unprecedented levels. Since becoming operational, the agency has consistently recorded between 4,200 and over 5,400 cases annually. Neglect remains the most frequent complaint, followed by sexual, physical, and emotional abuse, often perpetrated by trusted caregivers. In response to these staggering figures, the authority is reminding citizens that child protection is everybody's business. Officials stress that prompt reporting and early intervention are vital to saving vulnerable youth and to transforming family outcomes. The public is fiercely urged to break the silence and immediately report any suspected mistreatment to the authorities' hotline at 996 or the police at 999. Moving forward, the organization vows to intensify public education and strengthen community partnership to build safer environments for the nation's children. The weather report when we return.
Make your goals a reality this season with Mount Pleasant Credit Union. Tobago's choice, we got you smiling. Come and feel that mid-year feeling, oh yeah. Mid-year island dreams, we make it easy. $20,000 to $100,000. Come and see, we warm hearts, bright plans, your goals grow. Mount Pleasant Credit Union, Tobago's choice. You know, every loan wants to prove more reasons to celebrate. Chance to win big, doesn't that feel great? Up to $3,500 in exciting gift certificates. Share investment starts as low as $2,500. Mid-year island dreams, we make it easy. $20,000 to $100,000. Come and see, we warm hearts, bright plans, let your goals grow. Whoa. Mount Pleasant Credit Union, Tobago's choice, you know.
Blessings have become my way.
Trinidad and Tobago, get ready for a night of praise, worship, and celebration.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's sold out, the gospel concert of the century, heading this spectacular event and bringing his anointed energy and chart-topping hits. It's internationally acclaimed gospel superstar, Sherwin Gardner.
Blessings gonna find me, yeah.
Saturday, 6th June at the beautiful Magdalene Grand Beach Resort, Tobago, and Sunday, 7th at Napa, Port of Spain. Sharing the stage are the powerful ministries of Blessed Messengers, Sean Daniel, Pastor Terrence Baines, and Jaron Nurse. And many more. Bring your family, bring your friends, and be sold out for Jesus. Saturday, 6th June, Magdalena Plaza Grand Beach Resort, and Sunday, 7th June, Napa, Port of Spain.
Tickets $300, but if bought by Saturday, 23rd May, cost $100 less. For more info, call 358-6397.
Looking for office attire or worship apparel, then come to Tia's Classic Closet. Shopping for casual clothing or just want to dress down. Big discounts awaits you on clothing and comfortable shoes. Get some wonderful accessories to match your attire. Come to Tia's Classic Closet at 39 Montgomery Road. Opening hours daily from 9:30 to 5:30. For more information, call 710-168-99999.
Sofa Factory is here in Tobago. Conveniently located Montessori Drive, Glen Road, Scarborough. Up to 20% off on select sofas for customization. Deals on some sofas from as low as $4,000 until stocks last. 10% off on all wardrobes. Half off on shower heads with the purchase of a vanity set. Come in and experience the new way to shop for furniture and see the quality in person.
Welcome back. Now for a look at the weather update from the Trinidad and Tobago Met Office. Tonight will be mostly fair but hazy, with a few showers likely after midnight. The minimum temperature is forecast to be around 24 degrees Celsius at Piaco and 25 degrees Celsius at Crom Point. Tomorrow, Wednesday, May 20th, 2026, will be generally sunny, hazy and breezy, with conditions interrupted at times by a few showers, particularly favoring hilly and western areas. Night will be fair but hazy despite a few brief showers. There is a mild to moderate concentration of Sahara dust present. Persons sensitive to this change in air quality are advised to take the necessary precautions. The maximum temperature tomorrow is expected to reach around 33 degrees Celsius at Piaco and 32 degrees Celsius at Crom Point. Seas will be moderate, with waves between 2.0 and 2.5 meters in open waters and below 1.0 meter, but occasionally choppy in sheltered areas. Seabathers and all other marine interests are advised to continue to exercise caution. Sunrise tomorrow will be at 5:43 and sunset at 6:22. And that's all the time we have for tonight's Tobago Updates news. Have a great night. Let's recap the headline. Search team heads to Pig Farm Road day 8. 7 detained as search for 2-year-old Angelo Tobias Plaza intensifies. And truckers outraged over recurring ferry plumbing and water issues.